Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you on an 11-race Saturday card. A couple Florida bred stakes coming up. Let's turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and weather conditions.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Fort Attitude gets the first call and looks for the early lead from Poetic Code, who moves up to his inside. Race favorite Savage Sailor is on a strong hold while behind the top rivals. Up on the outside goes Board Certified as Centrico caught very wide on the course. Papa Charles also wide while racing into the first turn. Summer Shandy save ground toward the rail ahead of El Brio. Then it's back to One More Day. Length and a half to Classic Film just inside of Merlemek, and the trailer is Dakota Boy. They make their way around the first turn and straighten out for the run down the backstretch. Javier Castellato and Poetic Code through a 24-2 opening quarter. They lead a half a length. Ford Attitude is second. Board Certified is third. Summer Shandy at the rail fourth. Race favorite Savage Sailor between horses well fifth. Up to the outside and Papa Charles is there sixth. Seventh at the rail is El Brio. One More Day is eighth. Ninth out wide is Centrico. 10th is Dakota Boy. 11th is Classic Film. And shuffled to 12th and last is Merlemek as they went through the opening half mile in 48 and 3. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Board Certified let go for a run 3 wide on the outside of 4 Ford Attitude and at the rail Poetic Code. Savage Sailor patiently handled. He's getting ready to launch his bid though. Just to his outside goes Dakota Boy. Driven and not gaining is Summer Shandy as Board Certified has made the lead. Poetic Code will not let him have it without a fight, and he tries to battle back second. Savage Sailor is now third and angling to the clear. Top of the lane, Poetic Code fights back toward the rail. Down the center, Savage Sailor from between Board Certified. Savage Sailor, Gaffleon straightens him up now. And here he comes. It's Savage Sailor over the top. And Savage Sailor will win with his ears up. Going away in the end, 2.5 clear. Second, Board Certified. Third, Poetic Code. Fourth was Classic Film. Then Dakota Boy for the high five. And they're off. Admiral Truffles away quickly alongside Awesome Family, and the favorite's going to get the lead. Awesome Family to the top. Admiral Truffles is second. Joyful Surprise on the outside third. Nobel is at the inside and improving. Then it's a gap of 2 to Love Me Archie, together with 5-figure discount. The trailer is Midnight Tequila. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Awesome Family in front 3 parts of a length. Nobel between horses and 3 wide Admiral Truffles. These top 3 have 3 on 5-finger discount. Up on his outside, Joyful Surprise. Not gaining and shuffled back, Love Me Archie. Midnight Tequila is last. Awesome Family is under siege, but he's still in front. To the top of the stretch, Awesome Family cuts the corner and tries to get a bigger advantage from the outside. Admiral Truffles takes aim. Nobel is back to third. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Awesome Family trying to respond to the challenge from Admiral Truffles, who's right alongside. Awesome Family is digging in. Admiral Truffles not by yet. Awesome Family is in front, and Awesome Family wins. Second, Admiral Truffles. Third, Nobel. Fourth, 5-finger discount. And they're off. Starship Malamar was a step slow to get going. Good start out wide for Appointed, who's headed off for the early advantage. A keened up Morning Colors is in hand while second, and at the rail, Gray Charlotte, she's in early third. Lido Key is next with I'm Listening out wide, and Starship Malamar is in tight toward the rail. In the run around the first turn, Appointed from the outside draw has the lead and tries to slow it down as much as possible from a headstrong Morning Colors in second. Gray Charlotte is well settled third at the rail, followed fourth by I'm Listening. Lido Key is together with Starship Malamar at the back as they race into the backstretch. Appointed and Rafael Hernandez into the backstretch run with a length advantage. Up on the outside, it's Morning Colors, who now ratchets up the pressure to be within half length of the lead now. 2.5 lengths back to I'm Listening, who's outside of Gray Charlotte. Held up at the back, Lido Key and Starship Malamar. They make their way 5 furlongs from the finish. Appointed is in front. She's taken some pace pressure from Morning Colors, who's a length behind in second. At the rail, it's Gray Charlotte a joint third alongside I'm Listening. No place to go yet for Starship Malamar, and Lido Keys on her outside. 3 furlongs to run. Appointed still has the lead. Up on the outside, Morning Colors a bit closer second. I'm Listening is now third. Gray Charlotte still there fourth. Lido Key asked to quicken while fifth. The trailer is Starship Malamar, and we have a new leader. It's Morning Colors who shoves a neck in front. Appointed is all in and not responding. From the outside, Lido Key grinding away while wide on the course. In between horses and I'm Listening, and they're at the top of the stretch. I'm Listening and Lido Key try to reach Morning Colors. 1/8 of a mile to go. Lido Key picking up her feet down the center, and Lido Key has now made the lead. Back to second is Morning Colors, back to third I'm Listening. Lido Key, Gaffleon sweeps the first 3, wins by a length and a quarter. Second was Morning Colors, third was I'm Listening, then Starship Malamar. And they're off. Max KO, slow to go. He was about 2 lengths last. Good start out wide for Sigeloso, driving through at the rail. Cucina has speed, and between horses lure him in. Hercules is away in fourth. The 2 favorites are last and second last, with Max KO just in front of Sham Rocket. In the run to the first turn, from the outside draw to the inside, it's Sigeloso who works over to lead by 2, over Lure Him In second. Cucina's at the rail in third. Hercules is on heels and headstrong, with Max KO moving up on his outside. And unhurried at this stage is Sham Rocket. He's about 5 lengths off the lead of Sigeloso. Sigeloso won a quarter in just 25 seconds flat. He leads by 2 over Lure Him In second, and Cucina parked at the rail in third. Followed fourth by Max KO, who's outside of Hercules, and Sham Rocket at the back. Less than 5 furlongs remaining here. Sigeloso and the Gelfenstein Black Colors lead the way by a length and a quarter from Lure Him In second and Cucina third. Irad Ortiz Jr. parked wide on the course with Max KO. On his back is Sham Rocket. Castellano watching the action unfold while 4.5 lengths behind, and Hercules is now the trailer. They make their way to the far turn. It's Sigeloso. Gaffleon has the hot hand today, and he has a half-length lead, but Lure Him In. Turning up the pressure now, second, Max KO, 3 wide, third, Cucina. Asked to quicken at the rail in fourth. Up to the outside, Sham Rocket, and Hercules is last after 3 quarters. In 1:15-1, Lure Him In. Traveling well, he leads now by a length over Sigeloso, who tries to fight back. Max KO on the outside is still very much part of this. Sham Rocket, meanwhile, is last of all and trying to kick in after 3 quarters in 15-1. Max KO coming after Lure Him In. Lure Him In has a kick, and he's still in front. Max KO tried but couldn't get by as Lure Him In is kicking clear with authority. Here's Sham Rocket surging up on the outside to try to get into second. Lure Him In is in front. Good battle then for second as Sigeloso fought back inside of Sham Rocket. Fourth is Max KO in 150 flat. And they're off. Clean beginning. Soon after the start, it was Freezer Burn who went hunting an advantage, and she'll try to get the rail secured, and that'll be a problem for the favorite Ideal Breeze, who will have to sit tight for now. As they make their way to the half-mile point, the leader is Freezer Burn. She's on top by a length and a quarter. Bahamian Beauty on the outside is second. You're the best in the two-path third. Ideal Breeze patiently handled Blue Colors at the rail. Followed out wide on the course by Lady Mechanic, then Miss Lamar, and the trailer Musically Inclined. 22-4 for the opening quarter speed, well within the scope of Freezer Burn, who tries to brave it up. She's lead at the 3 furlong point by 2.5. Bahamian Beauty is there second. Into the clear goes You're the Best, 3 wide, and up into third. Back to fourth, Ideal Breeze. She's going to have to do a lot better than that from the outside, and Lady Mechanic as they run for home. Barboza 1-2 with Freezer Burn the target. You're the Best trying to take up the slack second. Back to third, Bahamian Beauty. Nobody else of consequence. Freezer Burn still rolling. 1/8 of a mile to go. Freezer Burn by 2.5. You're the Best is there second, but time is running out. Bahamian Beauty trying to hold on for third at a nice price, but as they come home for the wire, it's Jaramillo. It's Freezer Burn. Gate 2 wire. Second, You're the Best. Third was Bahamian Beauty. Close for fourth. Lady Mechanic surging at Ideal Breeze for the Super in 1:11-4. They're in the gate. And they're off. Sharp break from Hard to Capture with the rail. Here's One Identity sent through. One Identity to the top. Away second, Hard to Capture. Tag Her is third. Miles of Smiles in early fourth. Folklaw ridden for speed, but no better than fifth early. Out the back and not keeping up, London Lady, and the trailer up in the air. Down the backstretch they go. One Identity leads a half a length. Hard to Capture second. Tag Her taken in hand. Angle for Racing Room. Down at the rail, London Lady is into fourth. Back to fifth, Miles of Smiles. 3 back to Folklaw. And at the back of the field is Up in the Air. 22-3 for the opening quarter. Around the far turn they go. This favorite's going to have a tall task ahead of her if she wants to catch the top flight runners, as Hard to Capture battles One Identity. 3 wide, Tag Her. London Lady needs room. Miles of Smiles getting started for Panici. These top 5 separated by 2.5. They're well clear of Up in the Air, and Folklaw has been far back at the back of the group as they turn for home. One Identity parlays that sharp start to a 2-length lead with an 1/8 of a mile to go. One Identity, the daughter of Uncaptured. She's finding plenty. Paco Lopez for Eddie Plesa Jr. Here's a 6-1 shot. Here's One Identity. Gate 2 wire by 4 in the end. Miles of Smiles was second. London Lady clings to show ahead of Tag Her fourth, and then Hard to Capture. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Good Good start for Eternal Rest, who's headed off for the early advantage. Way out in the center, Wake Surf trying to work over. A strong hold taken by Rafael Hernandez on Credibility as he's 3 wide in a joint third. Always Gambling's at his inside, and Lament is last of the 5 as they chase the longest price in the field, Eternal Rest, around the clubhouse turn. Eternal Rest and Marcos Meneses on top a length and a half. Wake Surf second, Always Gambling third. Credibility is now racing in 4th, and 2 back to the trailer, Lament. Separated by 6 lengths in the run past the opening quarter. The opening quarter posted in 23 and 4. The leader was Eternal Rest by a length and a half. Wake Surf second, Always Gambling third. Credibility is 4th, and 2 back to the trailer, Lament. No change in the plot here with 5 furlongs remaining. It's Eternal Rest in front. From the outside, Wake Surf is second. Always Gambling remains third. Remaining 4th is Credibility in his all-weather debut. The trailer is Lament. The leader is Eternal Rest. 47 and 3. That's a lively half mile for Eternal Rest. He goes into the far turn on a 3-length lead. 3 wide. Hernandez on the go sign now for Credibility. From the back, Lament has had pace ahead of him. He's 5th and trying to gain. They're all trying to gain as Eternal Rest trying to run them off their legs at the 5/16. Eternal Rest leads by 4. Credibility second. Wake Surf third. Always Gambling and Lament are next. They haven't got near Eternal Rest yet, so now he has his own destiny in his hands. Lament turns for home trying to get going from last here. They all try to get Eternal Rest. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Marcos Meneses trying to get 1 more furlong from Eternal Rest. His strides are shortening. Always Gambling coming up the rail now. Eternal Rest, Always Gambling. Eternal Rest still there. Credibility got him. Credibility just grinding away. He beat Eternal Rest on the money. 141 and 1. And they're off. From between horses, Rita Marga begins quickly. Mitigation has speed. Liam's Kiss and Butterbean away well from their outside gates as they race into the first turn. Liam's Kiss finds herself on the lead and on the rail as they charge around the clubhouse turn. Rita Marga is at the rail in second together with Butterbean. In hand 4th is Mitigation. At the rail, it's Blame the Champagne who races from 5th ahead of Siempre Elegante 6th. Then a Graf, a gap of 2 to Spread Joy. The 2 at the back, Pretty Provocative, and Holiday Princess. 24 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. Liam's Kiss on the lead and doing it pretty well. From Butterbean, who's a joint second alongside Rita Marga, who's at the rail. Mitigation is on hold, traveling well at this stage, racing in 4th. A gap of another length and a half to Blame the Champagne, who's a bit headstrong. Siempre Elegante is on the far outside, then a Graf ahead of Spread Joy. Not keeping up yet are Holiday Princess and Pretty Provocative. 49 and 1 for a very, very reasonable opening quarter speed. They're just crawling on the top end. Tactical advantage to the top 4 with Liam's Kiss in front. Butterbean is now second. Rita Marga dropping back. Mitigation given the green light to launch her bid. She's striding into third now. From the outside, it's Sempre Elegante and Blame the Champagne. They're within 4 of the top as they start to sprint and run to the top of the stretch. Liam's Kiss has the lead. Butterbean right alongside second. Mitigation driven third, not gaining on the top 2 anymore. A gap of 2 to Blame the Champagne, then Siempre Elegante. Less than a quarter of a mile to come to the first finish line. Liam's Kiss on the inside, Butterbean on the outside. They square off. Liam's Kiss still has the lead. Butterbean not by yet, but still trying. Final 16th of a mile. Butterbean tries to reach Liam's Kiss, who's hard up against the rail and finding what she needs. Liam's Kiss gives Gaffleon 4 on the program and beats Butterbean by a length. Up for third was Blame the Champagne, then Mitigation in 145 and 2. They're off. Good start for Mac, a good start for Sweeney's Cat. Bach has speed, so does Lord Darnley, driving through at the inside. Lucky as a 7, headstrong and not far away. From behind the speed goes Impressive Speed, just to his inside, and Western Advantage. Then it's Couch Dreams, who's third last, Skywalking second last, and the trailer is Special Meister. And they run around the first turn. This big favorite, Big Blue, is very wide as Lord Darnley's floating out past the four-path, and Big Blue is on his outside. So that means he's about 5 deep on the course right now as Mac is setting the tempo. It's Mac in front. Lord Darnley's still getting out a bit. This Big Blue is floated way past the center. Down at the inside, Lucky as a 7. Then it's back to Impressive Speed. He's getting a good run of it. Likewise for Sweeney's Cat. Western Advantage will need a way through at some point, but is traveling well enough at this stage. He's racing ahead of Couch Dreams, then Skywalking, and Special Meister. 24-2 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to go. Mac has the lead. Second is Lord Darnley, far outside Big Blue, a joint third with Lucky as a 7 next. Creeping closer while wide on the course is Sweeney's Cat. Impressive Speed just to his inside. Western Advantage is at the rail ahead of Couch Dream. Skywalking making ground on the far outside, and the trailer is Special Meister as they round the far turn. They haven't got the leader Mac yet. Mac is still in front, and he leads by a length over Big Blue in second. Farther out and running on is Sweeney's Cat. Skywalking, Couch Dreams, Impressive Speed are next. Who do you like here? 3/4, 113-2. They turn for home, and Mac is still going. Mac is now 1/8 of a mile from Pay Dirt and 2.5 on top. Here's a late run from the outside from Impressive Speed. Sweeney's Cat between horses. Mac is clear with no dangers. Miguel Vasquez for Kathleen O'Connell. Mac in front. Second is close, either Sweeney's Cat or Impressive Speed in the ninth. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a Grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's Improbable to win the Whitney.
And they're off. From the rail, Quinoa Tifa comes out firing and leads clearly. From the outside, Sugar Fix is away in second. Sister O'Toole is encouraged to get into the race. She's racing a joint third alongside Kelsey's Cross. Out the back early, Key Biscayne and Lovely Lovey. Separated by 5 lengths in the run around the first turn, Quinoa Tifa and Julien Leparoux. On top, they are in the 3-path, and they lead by 2. Sugar Fix is second, Sister O'Toole is third. Fourth in Kelsey's Cross, fifth is Key Biscayne, and out the back is the gray Lovely Lovey. So Quinoa Tifa was aggressive at the start. Now she'll try to back it down, and she carved a quarter in 24-4. And she leads by a length and a half over Sugar Fix in second. Sister O'Toole is third. Encouraged a bit again by Sias. He's had to niggle along at her for a stride or two. Down at the inside, Key Biscayne. Wide on the course, Kelsey's Cross. Lovely Lovey is last. Quinoa Tifa still first. Less than half a mile from the finish, Quinoa Tifa leads now with her barn buddy, Key Biscayne, moving up at the inside to challenge for second. Sugar Fix is patiently handled and starting to make a bid now. Meanwhile, Sister O'Toole is ridden. She's 2.5 lengths off the lead while trying to launch a bid. Wide on the course in Kelsey's Cross. The trailer is Lovely Lovey as they round the far turn. Quinoa Tifa better quicken as Sugar Fix has drawn up alongside in second. From the rail, it's Key Biscayne. Sister O'Toole just grinding away. Meanwhile, Alvarado tries to save ground off the corner with Lovely Lovey after 3/4 in 113-4. Here's Sugar Fix to take on Quinoa Tifa. Great trip here for Lovely Lovey. She's loose and charging. Here's Here's Lovely Lovey taking aim and going by Sugar Fix with a 16th to go. From last to first to win, it's Lovely Lovey to do it. Well handled throughout, 2.5 clear. Sugar Fix second, Key Biscayne third in 1:41 and 3. And they're off. Slow to go, macho time. Quick off the blocks was Millennium Condo with Fishing for Fun moving to challenge. Along the inside, Bird Note won't be far away, and Glory and Victory joins into the top flight, farther out, and Frosty Warrior very wide on the course. Behind the speed, Beloved Warrior saving ground under Gaffleone, just ahead of Bluto's Candy. That's a gap of 3 to Star Shopping. He, in turn, has 2.5 on Catatumbo, and after the slow start, Macho Time at the back. Around the first turn they go. Millennium Condo has the lead 3 parts of length. Fishing for Fun latched onto him while snugly in hand. Glory and Victory is in the blue colors on the outside. Widest of all, that's Frosty Warrior, spun out 6 deep around that first turn run. Staying put at the rail is Bird Note. Then back to Beloved Warrior, the favorites in the 2 path, about 4 or 5 lengths behind. Then Bluto's Candy. From behind the speed goes Star Shopping. It's a gap of 3 to Macho Time and Catatumbo at the back. Fishing for Fun is dropping back a touch now. Fishing for Fun back to 5th as 3 on the cross of the course for the 4-turn run. 47 and 3 for the opening half mile. Fishing for Fun just checked again as his back is now against the wall. Meanwhile, Beloved Warrior is in hand for Gaffleone. He just needs some place to go as Millennium Condo does battle with Glory and Victory. Frosty Warrior is next. Bluto's Candy on the far outside. Star Shopping's going to wheel very wide off the corner. Beloved Warrior sees an opening and he finds a seam to come after the leader now after 3 quarters. In 1:12 and 4, they fan across the course. Bird Note got through on the rail. Far outside, Castellano on Star Shopping. Star Shopping hits high gear now and blows by them all. Star Shopping is 5-1 and in front. Beloved Warrior is up into second. That's as far as he gets. Star Shopping in front. Beloved Warrior second, Bluto's Candy third, Bird Note was 4th, and Millennium Condo to complete your high five.
And that's a wrap on our 11-race Saturday card. Don't forget, we'll be back on Sunday. That's a 12:30 first post. 10 races ready to roll as we look forward to Pegasus World Cup Week.